This is an important public service announcement. Do not adjust your screens. This is AdReview reporting. I would like to apologize on behalf of Peachy and Alex to our viewers who had to resort watching this video on a VPN first time around. We uploaded this video late last night, and some prick at Channel 4 has automatically reported the whole damn video because of a number 1 clip. To that end, we cannot show it. We have included a link below in Peachy's description, and the last upload had to be taken down for this reason. For the full experience, we recommend viewing the advert in question beforehand, then coming back to watch the commentary. Peachy and Alex apologize again, and would like to make the emphatic point that Channel 4 are scum-sucking bastards who produce piss poor television, and even pissier poorer adverts. Now, on with our scheduled program. This is episode 2 of the AdReview.
Hello there, friends, and welcome to a new episode of AdReview.
AdReview, yeah.
Don't take Andrew's job. How dare you, Alex? Andrew.
Did I just outsource his job?
You did?
To me.
How dare you? Now, Andrew, I'm sure you can do a better job of that, can't you?
Yes, I can. Stay in your fucking lane, Alex.
I thought so. Take it away, Andrew.
Hello, PIF watchers. I am the new and improved AdReview. Peachy fired the last AdReview as he could not say the word seatbelts, which incidental is vital to her channel. So, welcome to the AdReview with Peachy and Alex. Fasten your seatbelts. Oh
So, today we're going to be focusing on the vast archive of Beloved's bottom 10 adverts. So get prepared for a lot of Alex ranting
I like how,
a little bit of my ranting.
I like
as well.
how you did your top 10s and I haven't even went to my top 10s first. I've just
No.
decided to do my most hated ones.
To be honest, it's easier to complain than it is to praise something, so
Okay.
let's go ahead with that. So, right, should we focus on number 10 first? We probably should, because it's going in chronological order.
Alright, well, here's number 10.
Oi, this is your tongue talking. My mate Lippy says there's enough fizz in a single skip to make me glow in the dark. So come on, stick one on me. Okay, Lippy, blackout. Hey, fizz-tastic.
Stick a skip on your tongue. It asks for it.
So, Alex, what did you think of that?
I put this on because this always stuck with me when I was younger. These fucking skips.
It's stuck on you?
It's stuck on. Yeah. There was a few of these, and they all had this fucking tongue guy.
Scouse tongue.
The scouse tongue.
Scouse?
And it's terrible. Like, this is some of the worst, like, early 90s, like
horrific CGI.
Early 2000s CG. It's got, like, this fucking voice, this fucking stick one on me crap.
Very grating.
It's really horrible.
And I do remember it was on TV a lot, so...
And it's dated so badly.
It hasn't aged.
And then it's got the fucking Craig Charles tacked onto it as well. And
Craig Charles?
yeah, at the end, when he's saying, like, just after, it's not him doing the voice of the tongue, I don't think. I hope not.
Oh, God.
But, the little bit of narration at the end where it's like, eat a skip or whatever, that's him.
I'm pretty sure it must have been him that did the tongue as well.
Oh, God.
Uh-oh.
I hope not.
Well, there's another legend fallen.
It's part of his stellar repertoire of Red Dwarf and Robot Wars.
And Lippy!
And
Lippy! Stick one on me!
Stick one on me! I'm sorry.
Shall we move on from this one?
Alright.
I think we need to.
Number 9.
Chocolate doesn't matter. Hold just and do all my laces. Mini beef filled yogurts are just perfect. Yummy. Leave space in your tummy for lovely fish and chip rolls.
It's been 8 whole years since that was released, and every time I'd so much as mention it, Alex still gets ridiculously annoyed.
It deteriorates every time you watch it, and it's worth
Not even
mentioning
Jason Donovan can save it.
that for this list, it's a mixture of stuff that just irritated me, stuff that I thought was bad in a funny way, but then there's a big chunk of them that are things I just genuinely just hate and despise. And this is like what I've got on my notes. As I've put, it has an overwhelming fever dream quality to it.
A little bit, yeah.
Halfway through when the guy brings out the domes.
Yeah.
Like, it combines the sort of can-can music with that rock bit.
Yeah.
And it just becomes, it's like pounding. It's horrible, and it's so out of tune, and so everything's just discordant and all over the place. It's shot horribly. It's cut. There's like
the
shaky
lyrics that
cam.
they have to the tune don't fit the rhythm. Like the Brit King Prawns, like they have to fit everything in, and they keep like breaking from actual singing to like speech, like horrible twee speech.
And then there's fish and chips cones, and it just like throws it in. It's ruining a good song as well. It's just...
To tie in with that, I said it's shitting from a high height directly onto Mark Bolan's grave and then doing a can-can on it.
Yeah, it's bad. It's so bad, and it's so like... It's just... I'm sorry, Sarah's just broke down in laughter because we're watching the video in reverse here. For some reason. I don't know if you guys watching at home.
I didn't know if everyone would notice, but I guess you have to have noticed now.
We've just saw someone uneat some food, so there you go. Some spitting backwards there.
Let's stop this one now. I can't take any more of this shit.
Okay, next one.
Number 8.
私は抹茶が大好きです。
これは宇治のものです。What are you doing?
I'm learning Japanese, my lotus flower.
Rosetta Stone immerses you in your new language, so it actually feels like you're learning in the country. You'll feel your confidence grow as you naturally connect words and phrases with everyday scenarios without the need to translate or memorize.
Konnichiwa.
You'll hear your pronunciation improve as our unique speech recognition technology lets you know when you say it just right. And to help guarantee your success, you can even practice online with tutors who are native speakers. For more information, speak to our sales representatives today. Learn naturally, speak confidently with Rosetta Stone Totali.
Watashi wa matcha ga daisuki desu.
Watashi wa daisuki desu.
Well, I know enough rudimentary knowledge of Japanese to say that he is correct in what he's saying. He's saying it right, even with a crap accent.
Well, he's not saying it right because his mouth isn't moving the same time as
well,
his
that's
voice
always
is.
a problem, you know, that problematic thing when your mouth moves at a different speed to your words.
I don't know if anyone watching this will remember this. This was like mid-thousands or late thousands or something. This advert came out.
It always creased us when it came on.
It's pretty bad. And one of the things that you notice pretty quickly is that whole, what are you doing? And he
closes the window as if he's watching like porn.
Yeah.
He's like, oh no, I'm learning languages.
Why the fuck is he like, can't I learn that I'm learning Japanese? It's just a bit weird. And that intro where he's like in this Zen garden talking to a geisha, well, not really a geisha, like a Japanese lady in a kimono. It's like stereotypically Japanese and just borderline racist.
He has like the typical like ding ding.
And it's like ding 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 ding, and
it's not great.
You're expecting just it's bad, and just the dub, the acting.
He does say that he likes the green tea a lot though.
Does he?
Watashi wa matcha ga daisuki desu. Yeah.
Oh, great, good for him.
Well, at least he likes the green tea. We don't like this advert.
Yeah. Maybe he's panicking because he's like hoping to go over to Japan and meet the
No, he's watching porn. That's the simpler explanation. And also, one more thing I had to say was the corporate voice in all these
Rosetta
adverts.
Stone.
Rosetta Stone.
Available in over 20 languages. Speak to a sales representative today.
Learn another language.
Yeah.
Number 7.
I don't wanna grow up, I wanna be a Toys R Us kid. I don't wanna grow up, I'm a Toys R Us kid. You could get the best for so much less, we're sure that you'll agree. From bikes to trains to video games, it's the biggest toy store there is. I don't wanna grow up, cause baby if I did, I couldn't be a Toys R Us kid. Oh boy, I wanna be a Toys R Us kid.
It comes to something when an advert is so bad and such a steaming turd on the original that there are actual protests in the United Kingdom where we put up with everything, but we did not abide by the change in the Toys R Us advert.
Is it not apt?
It was a national travesty.
Is it not apt that it's got a bit where they're like driving along next to the cars from the Pixar movie Cars, which is considered the worst Pixar movie of them all?
I was hoping for Lightning McQueen to run Jeffrey off the road at that point and have it turn into a Think advert.
Also, these like terrifying dolls, giant dolls in the sky, staring at them with their soulless, dead eyes.
It just, oh, Jesus, man.
Yeah,
You do not shit on beloved institutions in the UK, especially not Christmas institutions.
And they're putting that, they're paying for it because Toys R Us is going out now.
But to their credit, they did revert back to the original Magical Place advert, and now this is consigned to the depths of hell, where it belongs.
Jeffrey looks fucked up. Everything looks fucked up in this advert, and it's pretty bad. And the whole Toys R Us kid. It's bad. Like, it's pretty
Grating. And I feel sorry for the people who had to work there when this was the jingle instead of Magical Place. Instead of like, it's a magical place where now we're there. I don't want to grow up, I want to be a Toys R Us kid. Yeah. Which would you prefer?
Also the whole like, cause baby, I don't want to grow up. Like, baby.
It's so popified. No, thank you.
No thanks. No, that's alright. Keep it to yourself, mate.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Burn in hell, Jeffrey.
Number 6.
I fucking hate this thing, and I hate the X Factor.
But this was in 2011 when I was still watching the X Factor.
That's what makes it worse. I watched that season of the X Factor when you were still watching it. I hate this guy and his shit-eating grin. I hate them all. I hate that kid with the floppy hair.
The worst thing about it is I think it heralded in the indie singer cadence of the, when you wish upon a star. It was in that Vine, the bananas and avocados.
And what's worse is, like, I'm saying, I hate this guy, I hate this guy, I hate this lady. You don't know who any of them are now because none of them amount to anything.
I know the red-headed lass was called Janet. I know Little Mix is in it. They were the only ones who got success out of that season.
Like, they're just dime a dozen generic pop singers, and it's like, again, there's a theme here, like with the Iceland Now advert, where you take a good song and you shit all over it, and it's just soulless, corporate. It's like,
it doesn't feel like Christmas. It just feels like, here, look at the X Factor finalists for a bit.
it's like, oh, the kid got a bear and the woman got a bra because she's a woman, and it's like this toxic sentimentality where it's like, oh, look at how twee it is. Oh, look, the X Factor's in it. Oh, I fucking hate it. I hate the X Factor more than life itself. It's awful. It's smug and annoying. They're so pleased with themselves that they fucked up this advert, and that I have to watch it.
Simon Cowell does a cheeky wank over this advert every now and then. Oh, look at how many successful people. Oh wait, none of them got a record deal.
No.
Apart from Little Mix, I will give them their credit, because two of them are from up here. But I mean, I don't like Little Mix by any stretch of the imagination, but
Loving them. Look at that fucking twat. God.
Yeah. Where did they go? Probably back to the job centre.
Oh man. Alright, okay, I'll stop.
Number 5.
Oh, so smooth, love and soft. Squidgy, baby. New Super Mix from AdReview. Bag full of fun.
Make it stop.
That's a great review. It says it all.
Don't turn the radio up. Stop the kazoos.
Like,
The kazoos.
I think everyone knows that this one. It's kind of legendary and
They're
bad
literally like the
adverts.
family that you see everywhere you go that you just want to throw into the river.
Like in the mother watching the kid, like, oh yeah, like she's bobbing her head as he's eating a sweet. It's like,
The thing
everything's
about
a bit
the
weird.
song as well, it's like, it doesn't seem like a parody of another song. It's just like the singing a song, like the singing lines of things that
It's
don't really
like-
make a song.
It's like,
But we'll make it a song. Let's make it a song.
we're doing a review of some adverts. This
Yeah.
one is particularly shit. Yeah. And it's a bit...
It's shit.
No one
It's-
can sing. It's got a fucking sing-along thing at the bottom, which is, like, insulting. And that kazoo solo, you know what it's like, oh.
It puts the shitness right up you every time you hear it. It's,
Like, Haribo adverts
good.
are subpar normally. Like, they're pretty bad normally. But this is
this
like...
is the crown turd on
They're,
the
like,
pie.
they're all shite. All of Haribo's adverts are shite. But this one is like them just going off the rails and doing something spectacularly shite. So, and it's only 30 seconds long, but they've packed so much wrong into it.
Number 4.
Good morning.
You must be Shauna. I'm John. So you ready for a long, hard day's work?
Okay. What are we doing then?
We're just going to put them in this pen up here. Check everybody's all right.
What do I do?
Go through here and we'll take these ones this way.
Right. No, don't go that way.
Well done. You're a natural.
So, where are these cows from originally?
Every beast I have is born and bred in Scotland.
Right, okay.
Can you not tell by the moo?
Something that I do worry about with my daughter is quality.
My beef is all Scotch assured, and this is the stuff they're raised on. Good Scottish grass.
You're going to have to get some padded seats for this tractor.
This is what it's all been
No,
about.
that is absolutely delicious.
Is that British enough for you?
I am so sorry about that. I thought the meat from Lidl was just from somewhere else. You've completely opened my eyes. It's fantastic.
Good.
Hi,
Without wanting to offend any of my subscribers, this advert reeks a little bit of Brexit.
So yeah, it's worth saying that if you or anyone else has strong political views or opinions about Brexit, keep an open mind and just, hear us out.
This is our perspective. You don't have to agree with us. I don't care what my subscribers, political affiliations are. Just don't be a dick, basically. That's my only thing.
Yeah. When this advert came out...
And this girl is a dick. She is a Class A, Grade A Scotch beef dick.
I think, but here's the thing, right? This video came out, I think just after the referendum or in the referendum.
Yeah.
And it speaks to this thing that among me and my friends I refer to as
British beef.
British beef. It's this weird mentality in Britain. I don't know if it's common in other countries too, where people are obsessed, but there's a subsection of society that's obsessed about where food comes from.
Or where everything has to be British, British culture.
And it's like, I don't eat foreign foods, foreign cows. And it's like, does a cow taste different if it's from another country?
Is she worried that the cows she's going to get to the farm and the cows are all going to be wearing hijabs?
And the thing that's really annoying is, so it starts with her, and it's framed negative, like her saying, I'd like to know that they're British. And then she goes to the farm, and this farmer's like, I'm offended that you think that my food isn't patriotic. It's like, not only does it frame her as an idiot, as this, I don't like my food as foreign, it also frames Lidl as I don't like my food foreign too. By saying, don't you accuse me of having, foreign food in my farm and stuff.
She just the main character, I suppose, of this advert just really irks me. She's like, for my daughter, I want my meat to be British.
Middle class sort of
yummy mummy, full time mummy.
If we remove the politics out of it, it's
shot annoying person goes to a farm and gets enlightened.
They're non-actors, but that you can tell they're being prompted to say little jokes and quips.
Yeah.
You can tell it's a real person.
Couldn't you tell by the move?
And it's just who cares where your food's from? It's just, it doesn't matter.
British beef.
Food is food. That's what regulations are for. That's why you're not allowed to put chlorine and chicken and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what country your food's from. It's just food.
Does she want it to be, springing out the plate singing Rule Britannia and waving a little union flag?
And I think there's a few of these, and I always hate them, but I think it might partially be just me and my political brain, but...
Possibly.
But there you go.
That's our 2 cents.
Number 3.
Well, here's a funny story. We can't actually get this video because there's some kind of protections on it, so God knows why, but it's the James Corden #sheep whisperer confused.com advert.
I'm going to mix this in and say that this is also, by extension, includes all the other James Corden adverts to do with confused.com.
Or the magical Christmas one.
We'll throw that one in too. James Corden as a creature.
Advertising tool.
As an advertisement, as a person.
He's not a person.
I think he's picking up popularity in America, but over here in the UK, it's pretty easy to say that he's universally reviled. Pretty much no one likes him. I don't know why it is, but he's just got this annoying...
Tweeness.
He's so... he's so, he's full of himself, but he's so nice and all. And these adverts are it's just irritating in a way that is difficult to describe, I think. It's got this they're trying to create a meme almost.
Yeah.
The hashtag.
It's a forced hashtag, but also the advert says fuck all about what the company actually does.
Yeah, it just says, the other ones where he's he goes through light, green lights when he's driving. The timing's just perfect, and he's like, oh yeah, that was great, look. And then he fills up his car to full in exact amount, and he's like, oh yeah. And the advert's basically saying, being with Confused.com, it's winning like this, and it says nothing, yeah.
Hashtag, use our hashtag, please.
Yeah, it's just hashtag. It says fuck all about the service. All it says is James Corden,
Hashtags.
twat. Ruined Doctor Who.
Hashtag James Corden, hashtag twat.
It's just... It's
I
bad.
think that pretty much concisely puts it up.
Yeah.
Hashtag James Corden, hashtag twat.
There you go.
Number 2.
If, like me, you love the sound of your own voice, then you'll love the all-new Amazon Fire TV stick with Alexa voice remote. It's got tons of the best stuff you could ever ask for. Observe. Open BBC iPlayer. Find The Crown on Netflix. Amazing. Speaking of which, the Grand Tour. Perfection. Still, it's not all about me. It's about the Fire TV stick with Alexa voice remote. Mostly, though, it's about me.
I'm going to use some very strong language here. How is this still on TV? I do apologise to my sensitive ears of my viewers, but this man is a twat. I'll use the previous word.
I hate Jeremy Clarkson. I hate Top Gear. I hate what it represents. I'm not going to go on about Top Gear and Clarkson and why I hate him so much, because I'll be here all day. And that's all. I mean, to put it shortly, it's like that blokey, oh, I like cars and women, and saying things that are politically incorrect for no other reason than to get a rise out of people and to be contrarian. Mm-hmm. And this advert...
And punch people and not get fired for it for some reason.
Like, honestly, if you want a good, concise reason to why it's shit, go and watch... There's a clip of Stuart Lee, the stand-up comedian, and he talks about Jeremy Clarkson and Top Gear. Just go watch that. It sums it up nicely. And
his voice is just the worst thing.
He's got this fucking voice.
It's so up in his nose. I'm Jeremy Clarkson.
Oh, the Grand Tour.
The Grand Tour.
Observe. Amazon Video.
He's a pompous, bloated git, and I know the advert's kind of making fun of that, but
no,
it doesn't work.
Because it's too self-aware. It's too self-aware. It knows the guy's a twat and tries to play up, oh yeah, we know he's a twat.
Instead of like mocking it, it looks like it's worshipping it.
It's almost revelling in how much of a twat he is, and how like he's loved despite how much of a twat he is. And it pushes a shit new show. Like, and the thing is, Amazon Video is shite.
It's not the best.
It's so worse than Netflix. Like, I don't love Netflix, but it's worse than Netflix.
The only thing Amazon has going for it is it has Vikings on it.
It's got a few shows that it's put out, but it's worse. It's the inferior product.
It's certainly not the Grand Tour.
Like, I don't fucking want to watch the Grand Tour with Jeremy Clarkson.
I think we
can just... drives a car.
We can just sum it up and just say, hashtag Jeremy Clarkson, hashtag twat.
Not like before.
Hashtag Jeremy Clarkson, hashtag
Alright, next video.
Number 1. Please pause and click on the link in the description under number 1, then come back. We'll wait. Okay, now that you've assaulted your senses with that pile of shit, let's continue.
I'm not even ashamed to say that, like, I nearly cried when this came on, because it fucking shat all over my Christmas number 1. Yeah, all over my number... Like, you've seen my top 10 adverts, people. You know what my number 1 is. This...
Like, this is a pretty new edition. This only got shown...
This year,
at the end of just for Christmas.
The last year, technically.
And we only saw it once, and by gum,
that was enough.
That was enough. Much like the other entries, I hate Gogglebox. I hate it a lot. It's just one of the worst ideas for a TV show ever conceived, and it saddens me that it's doing so well.
I feel like it came off the back of reaction videos on YouTube, and obviously that's something that we partake in, so it can be a little bit hypocritical to say. But
yeah, but it's like a reaction video, but with a bunch of people who are like the most plain, white bread, stupid, like
run-of-the-mill,
lowest common denominator people that could find, and it's miserable. It's such a fucking piece of shit show. And then they've just dumped them on top of this iconic advert and just had them, like, give you exposition as to what's going on and why things are good. Like, they're literally just explaining
it's things that
to
people
you.
Have been saying for the past, like, 20 years that this advert's been on, though. Like,
it's like,
oh,
great.
look at the truck. It's like, wow, I've seen
It's like,
it
do you like
every
this
year.
advert? How about watching people tell you why you like it when you already know?
And all the reactions are so over-exaggerated. Like, one of them's like, oh, it's Christmas now. And she's like, ha, 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 ha. It's so disingenuous and fake.
It's just, oh man. And these brain-dead twats from Gogglebox who have took money for this, because no doubt, like, Coca-Cola's come around and went, oh, the British public like Gogglebox for some reason. Let's just capitalise it, give them some money.
And ruin our best advert in the process. So,
there's screaming as well. There's lots of screaming. Just fuck this shit, I hate it.
So that's your number one?
That's my number one, so...
I hope you've enjoyed this countdown of crap, this conundrum, this cavalcade of
Yeah.
to use the Jeremy Clarkson term again.
Well, I guess the next one will probably be
my bottom.
Your
10?
bottom, and then I guess after that will be my top, which is a weird way of doing it, but
well,
why not?
It's interesting, keeps things mixed up. So we'll see you on the next edition of AdReview, and we hope you have a good day.
Until then, see you later.
See you later on Amazon Video.